Ahoy mateys! Welcome! In this video I'm going to showcase some of the new features of the Path of the Ocean beta, the newest update to Polytopia, also known as the Naval Overhaul, the mythical, the legendary. Stick around if you want more content. I've got some bonus footage at the end.
Get to the good part.
I'm going to try not to mess this up. I'm going to do it in one take. So the rafts, these are the basic unit. Every other ship comes from the raft for the most part. They've got no offense or defense capabilities. Notably, you can only transform them into the other types of ships when they're in your own territory. Up next, the Scout. This is the most similar to the usual ships, but they have the long-range vision ability, and they're pretty important because some of the units here out of the new set are melee units. Got some clips of the Scouts being cool, scouting stuff. The Rammer is my favorite boat so far. It has the stats of a swordsman. It's a melee boat. They're pretty tanky. Not tanky, they're strong, I guess. Like, look at it taking out this guy in one hit. Very cool, I like it. Now we have the Juggernaut. Giants turn into a whole new type of ship. They're kind of underwhelming in my opinion, but I'll let you be the judge of that. They don't hit back. That's one of the characteristics. The Bomber, this one's really cool. It's long range like a catapult, does splash damage, but it hits back too. But similar to the catapult, once you move it you can't shoot, so you can only do one action per turn. Oh yeah, the sound got messed up in this video, but I wanted to use it anyway, it was pretty cool. So here's some examples of using multiple boats to pull things off. I really like the variety that this update adds. With all these different units, there's a lot more room to have interesting strategies. A lot of just scouts and rammers working together in this part. Oh yeah, these star things, they give you 10 stars when you pick them up, but you need navigation to pick them up. It's similar to a ruin. Oh, the rammers have sneak abilities. They can go right by other guys. It's pretty cool. See the bomber kind of weakening the enemies up there. Starting to doubt my choice in pirate music. I think I managed to involve every type of boat in this little sequence. Got 2 bombers there, a Juggernaut, a Rammer, here comes a Scout, and a Warrior. Lighthouses are cool. So instead of the Explorer task, you have to you can find these lighthouses in each corner of the map, and when you find all 4, then you get the monument. Aqua farms are cool. It's like regular farming, but on the water. Pretty straightforward. This time, parks give you +1 star, so giant or park? Parks, regret. Marketplaces are an update to the customs houses. They're pretty neat. They're like a regular custom house, but they also get a bonus for 3rd tier economic buildings, such as this lumber hut. Or sawmill, maybe. Bridges. These are my favorite addition of the non-unit things going on. I just think they're so interesting. You can bridge these little gaps. You can see the giant goes right over the water with no time wasted. Kind of expensive though. They are 10 stars and they're part of the road technology. So here's a cool example. You would think this knight would be kind of stuck on my continent here. But here he goes. What is he using, Waze? Why'd he go that way? And look at this one. All the way to your side of the map. Pretty cool. Oh. Yeah, so that's the showcase. If you still want to see this kind of stuff in action, stick around. I have the actual full match played at 4 times speed coming up. This is just a little victory lap, just spending those stars that I didn't use during the match. Again, I'm going to try to do this in 1 take, so forgive me if I say anything stupid. Alright. So I played as Barter because one of the parts of the update is that forestry costs 3 instead of 2. So that's a pretty big change that totally switches up the pace for Barter, so just wanted to give it a try. By the way, I'm going to be playing some humans next. This is a bot match. So if you want to see that human match, don't forget to like and subscribe and you'll get notified when I upload the next video. Hopefully I have some kind of coherent strategy by then. Gotta say, this Kiku bot got pretty unlucky here. I just got a veteran swordsman from a ruin right next to a city, and just kind of... he had a bad time about that. My strategy is a little goofy here because I really just wanted to try all the different technology, so a lot of the choices I made were really just to get a chance to use the tech. So, using farming there, water farming. I think it's seaweed. Kind of looks like lily pads. Don't worry, we'll get to the boats. They're coming up eventually. You can see I've got a rammer over there. Brought him back into my regular area just to heal up. Wasn't sure if you could kill an archer in 1 hit like that with the defense bonus. I think I just bought the scout technology. Oh yeah, there we go. Scouting it out, looking deep into his territory. Just mopping up, nothing to see here. A lot of stars. Those starfish things, they're pretty heavily distributed. I guess it gives you something to fight over in the water. Some incentive to get out there and kind of battle for neutral territory. Oh yeah, I just bought the bridge tech. In an earlier game, I wanted to post as Ven gear, but I screwed up the sound, so I couldn't use that footage at all. So, redid it as barter. But I found out the hard way that you cannot build bridges like diagonally. It said that in the notes, but I didn't understand what they meant. Like, it has to be like the two pieces of land have to be on opposite sides. It can't be like to the side or anything. Kind of fighting over that ruin. Interesting that there are ruins and stars. I guess stars are always just 10 stars, and ruins are sometimes a technology or a pirate ship or something. In an earlier game, I did get a pirate battleship out of ruin, and I think that's the only way to get a battleship now. Sorry if this is too fast. To be honest, I just didn't want to spend a lot of time editing a bot match. I feel like it's not really that interesting. But I know a lot of you mobile players won't have a chance to play the beta, so just thought maybe some bonus footage would keep you satisfied while you wait for my next video. I'm pretty interested to fight some humans too. I wonder what kind of things people will come up with. I've got to say, the Juggernaut, the giant battleship, it's really underpowered. Like, I earlier in the game shot a, or maybe it's coming up, I shot a knight and it didn't kill it. I had a full health giant, it seemed kind of weak. And with the stiff ability or trait where they can't strike back, there's like no defensive strike back, they're not that great, to be honest. They don't do a ton of damage and they don't strike back. They are big butts though, they got a lot of health, so they can output a decent amount, more than like a scout at least. Oh yeah, I had been using scouts to assist my rammers in killing the enemy scouts up until around this point, and then I realized that rammers can kill scouts in one hit, so I was just doing all that for no reason. This is a crazy bot, by the way. This is 3 players, bot's on crazy, and this is continents. In the update notes, they mentioned that the continent generator has been totally rewritten, basically. So I would say this is a pretty good continent map. You can see it's like pretty even on both sides, and there's 2 players on either side. I like that big kind of ocean on the right too, but more of a tight river situation on the left, and an actual river in the center. At this point, when you're playing against a bot and it looks like this, you're pretty much gonna win. I just wanted to play around with the bridges and marketplace. So the AI overhaul, not that challenging still. Actually, I would have had a lot of problems, but the AI, Hoodrick, he sent a bunch of knights in small ships across the water. He might have actually been a pretty big threat if he had used bridges instead, or if he had just not wasted his knights that way. The marketplace things, they only give you +1 star for every important building near it, as opposed to the custom houses were +2 star per port. So overall, they give about the same benefit, but they're harder to use and require additional technology to be as good as they were in the main fork of the game. Just keep in mind this is a beta version, so a lot of these stats might end up changing anyway. That's when I was deciding, should I try out the +1 star instead of a giant? I think that's not... They're definitely not equivalent to me. Like, I can't really think of a situation where I'd rather have +1 star per turn than have a giant. Like, maybe if it was a city that's so far away that you wouldn't be able to get a giant into the fight for like 5 turns or something. Okay, and that's the end. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in seeing more of the beta content, don't forget to subscribe, or at least look for the video next time it comes out. And yeah, if your view makes me pretty happy too. I'm a new content creator, I guess you could say. I don't know if you would have it go that far, but I'm new at this. It's like my 4th video, so if you give me a little like, it helps me out a lot. Thanks for watching. See you next time.